Hello everyone, once again welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host Tyrell Reactions, and well, what a blistering race from this Jamaican speed queen Shericka Jackson. Now I want to appreciate you all because we are almost hitting 1,000 subscribers. I mean, you've been with me throughout the beginning of this journey, and luckily enough I must be just the luckiest guy on earth because none of you all has left me. You've given me your subscriptions, your time, like the amount of support you've given me. It's just so much. Now I appreciate you for all of that. Now this is a very interesting video, race that I'm sure all of you will definitely appreciate too, because the amount of talents in this race, it's just impressive. Now I want you to watch this video whereby Jamaican speed queen Shericka Jackson destroyed U.S.A team a la Gabby Thomas and Sha'Carri Richardson in this fastest 200-meter relay. So watch this video up to the end and then I'll be back with a few comments.
100 meters. So could tonight be the night that the Team USA is restored as champion? We'll see.
I just feel like Gabby Thomas has not been challenged so far in a big race. She blew away U.S. Nationals, but this woman on your screen is the favorite for a reason. Gabby Thomas has run faster this year at 200 meters.
And make no mistake about it.
She's in 6th.
Yeah.
She can see everybody in front of her.
29-year-old Jamaican wants a little bit of revenge on that woman right there, Sha'Carri Richardson, because Shericka Jackson thought for a second she had won the World 100-meter title. It didn't happen. She was shocked by Richardson. Here's Gabby Thomas. As Sonia told us, she's got fresh legs. No 100 for her.
Here's the NCAA champion, Alfred. Does she have one more big race in her?
Daryl Needham of Great Britain.
After making the Olympic 100 final, now she's made a world final.
This is Dina Asher-Smith, her teammate, who reigned supreme in 2019, but has had injury issues since. She was only 8th in the 100, so what can she do here? And also rounding out the field there, that's the guy. She's been one of the best female sprinters in the world for over a decade. Unfortunately, was in that 4th spot again in the 100 meters, and a tough lane draw for her there in lane 2.
One thing is for sure, I feel like the medals are going to come from the outside lanes.
We keep saying it, we haven't had a bad final yet in the field.
The two American women are side by side in lanes 8 and 9. Gabby Thomas in 8, and right here, Sha'Carri Richardson, the 100-meter world champion in 9.
Set.
Women's 200.
Shericka Jackson, outside, has already been passed. Here comes the world champion,
Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has a stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica, the first since Marlene Honey, and she crosses in 21:41. Wow, that is a meet record.
She is getting closer to Flojo's world record. She is now just 0.07 of a second away as Gabby Thomas gets the silver and Sha'Carri hands on for her 2nd medal at these Worlds.
That wasn't even close, Otto, and I could tell the way that she ran the 100, she was in the middle of the track, all of her chief competition in front of her, she executed to perfection. We just witnessed the 2nd fastest time ever run, and it was at a World Championship final. Oh my goodness, just phenomenal running for these women.
Look at Gabby Thomas, her mouth is wide open, she can't believe it. It's Jamaica, the United States, and 0.4 of a second in sprinting is a mile.
That is as big
of a margin
of victory as you will see in a sprint event in history at these World Championships. We'll crunch the numbers, but wow, for a race that we thought, well, maybe somebody gets close. No contest, Jackson by a mile.
And that's the last time you convinced me to change my favorite. Shericka Jackson looked amazing, but Otto, you also called it. Sha'Carri Richardson would need to run a personal best, and she did, and she got a bronze medal. So she's leaving here with a gold and a bronze. This is a phenomenal first world championship.
So here's another look. Shericka Jackson, 4th from the left, was playing. I think she would have been frustrated by her inability to win and she came off of that turn, and it was goodbye. Gabby Thomas tried to charge late, but that's a lot of space in between the Jamaican world champion from last year and the rest of the world. So she repeats and defends her title from Eugene. And the other women who run the 200 in the world, know now, if you are not ready to run 21.4, you have no chance to beat an in-shape Shericka Jackson.
And think about this, Otto. Shericka Jackson started out her career as a 400-meter runner. No one saw this coming. No one saw that she would step down, much like Fred Curley did, and run the 1-2 and be so dominant. And I really think that is what has paid off for her in this 200-meter discipline. She is by far the strongest in the field. She has the experience of the 400 meters, and she uses...
23 champion this year, but she hasn't broken 23 seconds, and that's a tough old lane draw for somebody who is in many respects an outsider. Shericka Jackson, the Jamaican 200 champion this year, working on her speed this year. She's better known as a 400-meter runner. She has run 49.83 a couple of years ago. It's her birthday tomorrow, Jackson. Will she give herself an early present? This will be the athlete who might stop it, Jennifer Andini, the US champion, third in Rabat on Friday to Miller Weibo and Asher Smith of Great Britain, Dina Asher Smith. Jennifer Gallet of France goes in 5. Third in the French Championships, Jennifer Gallet. Anna-Kiel Basinska, semi-finalist of the World Championships 3 years back. Went out in the heats in this stadium last year, but 3 times the Polish champion. Good lane draw for her, lane 4. Beth Dobbin, well, she's in fabulous form as the 24-year-old rather, excuse me, UK champion at the beginning of this month in a new personal best. She missed the Commonwealth Games qualifying time for Scotland by 1/100th of a second, but boy oh boy has she come back with a vengeance. Her last 4 200s have been personal bests. Inside the Britain in 3 is Gulfen Huang, or Huang Gulfen. She goes in 2, only 20 years old, better at 400 metres. And then on the inside, Justine Palfreman, 6th in the 400 yesterday and 7th in the 4x400 metres relay for South Africa. This is her 3rd race of the weekend for Palfreman on the inside. Well, Shericka Jackson, there she is. Perhaps starts as marginal favourite on paper ahead of Jenna Prandini. She's in lane 7, the Jamaican. Suffered a slight blip in Lausanne last week. She was only 3rd in 22.8. But birthday tomorrow, what a good time to give herself a big result. That line up from the inside again. Palfreman of South Africa in 1, Huang of China in 2, Dobbin of Great Britain in 3, Kiel Basinska of Poland in 4, Gallet of France in 5, then Jenna Prandini, the US champion, in 6. Jackson in 7 in that yellow vest of Jamaica. Vesoli in 8 for Germany, but Prandini is blasted off and already has passed Jackson. Well, she's better known as a 400-meter runner, Shericka Jackson, for Jamaica in that yellow. Will she come back here at Prandini? The American being closed down. They're way ahead at the moment. It's going to be very tight. The Jamaican's coming. She's getting closer. She's going to get there, and she takes it by a metre. Both of them 3 or 4 metres ahead of the 3rd placer. What a wonderful race. Prandini maybe expended too much energy in the first 50 or 60. She absolutely blasted out of the block. She ran it like a 100 metres around the bend. And I know, Tony, you'll have a view on what she might have done right or done wrong in that one. But Shericka Jackson was hunting her down, wasn't she? She's the bronze medalist from Rio over 400 metres, and she ran it like a 400-metre runner. Really patient there through the second half and through the last 50 especially.
I think the instruction have been there to get out hard, try and break the stagger on the outside, put the others under pressure. But like you say, if you expend too much energy, you're not putting your hips in the right place, not coming home particularly well. Let me talk to somebody who knows more about 200 metres than me. Catherine, what do you say?
It went completely to plan.
Can you remember that long ago, Kat?
I can indeed. I can remember running nearly that fast, but not quite. Your short sprinter, Jenna Prandini, got out like a rocket, and the strength and the speed endurance of Jackson with that 400-metre speed endurance just clawed her back. It was a wonderful race. The world number 2 against the world number 4. These are 2 of the fastest women in the world over this distance, and it was a wonderful race that we hoped. Look at the technique, holding her form. Jackson's not tired. She usually runs 400 metres, but that's a good turn of speed. Look at what she clawed back over the last 60 metres, and I can tell you as a sprinter, you're like, she's coming, she's coming. They will know Shericka Jackson's coming with her 400-metre strength. That was a brilliant race.
But if you watch Prandini coming off the turn, she doesn't get up. She sort of runs into the bend instead of using the centrifugal force and coming tall.
Now, what an impressive race we've just witnessed. So guys, once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host, Tyrell Reactions, and just like I said, the amount of love and support you've given unto me, it's just impressive, and I totally love you all for that. Now, to my new subscribers, my new viewers, I want to welcome you on board, and to my new... So guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about this video that you've just watched, which is a 200-meter relays in women's category. Now, in this case, we've seen some of the great talents. Most of them are the names that you are familiar with, likes of Gabby Thomas, likes of Richardson, likes of Alfred. Now, what I need to talk about and what I noted is that all of these women, they are beautiful. They are really, really beautiful. Now, look at them and tell me, what would happen if we wouldn't be losing athletes to other countries? I know you know what I mean. Like, all of them, they are black women. All of them full of talents, full of raw talents. And just got me thinking of what if our countries will be safer for our athletes? What if our countries would be taking care of these athletes? What if our countries would appreciate these athletes in the biggest ways possible? Would we be losing athletes to other foreign countries? I mean, we've seen cases whereby countries are losing great athletes to foreign countries just because they don't respect these athletes. They rob these athletes, they mistreat them, and of course, they deny these athletes proper training gears and proper training facilities. And at the end, they still expect the same athletes to deliver great results. Now, something like that just don't happen. So that's why we see cases whereby these athletes, they choose to transfer their nationality to other countries. That makes our countries lose a lot of great talent. Now, back to this video. This has been one of the most impressive video to watch. Now, just imagine you being one of these athletes, running alongside these talented, super talents, powerhouses like Sha'Carri Richardson, the likes of Gabby Thomas, Juliana Alfred. Like, imagine all of these talents, you running alongside them, and then you pull out what we've just seen Shericka Jackson do. That means you are destined for greatness. That means you are fearless and you are a threat to other athletes. And that's what we've just witnessed from Jamaican speed queen Shericka Jackson. Now, also, we have to appreciate all the other athletes who took part in this race. We've also seen some good talents from all over the Caribbean, not just Jamaica, but I'd say Jamaica is the top leading because we've seen it being termed as a sprinting factory because Jamaica has been responsible for giving us some of the greatest talents over the years. They give us people who set world records. They give us people who break those world records, but unfortunately, up to now, there's nobody who has ever broken Usain Bolt's record. We are still waiting to see who will do that. And I know everybody is really waiting for that, and Jamaicans are really wishing that it will be one of their own. Now, we're still here to watch because we've seen just what Brian Level did to Letsile Tebogo of Botswana, and also that sent a very stern warning to these great athlete from the United States who is No Lyles. So we expect a lot from Brian Level, and he is indeed a good athlete. So back to our video. This has been a very interesting race, and of course we have to appreciate these athletes for doing their very best and making sure that they give us some of the best shows of all time. So guys, thank you for your time. I'd love for you to engage me in the comment section. Tell me what you think of this video, and of course, tell me what you think of these great athletes from all over the world. And remember, this has been an old race, a race that took part some times ago, and I thought I'd share it with you for those who might have not watched it, and for those who love to appreciate these athletes in the world of track and field. So guys, don't remember to forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't leave my channel without giving me a subscribe. I'd love your support and your love. So until we meet again in my next video, peace out and one love.